The web of life and destiny connects all versions of Spider-Man from across the multiverse. And when the evil threats come, all the spider heroes come together and risk their own lives to stop the danger. In an alternate reality, a young Peter Parker was bit by a radioactive spider. But in this timeline, his Uncle Ben is alive, all thanks to young Peter Parker, who saved his uncle's life with his radioactive blood. But the mutation turned Ben Parker into a Spider-Man. This is a story of Spider-Ben and Spider-Pete. Welcome to Comicstube YouTube channel. In today's video, we will review Chapter 3 of Age of Spider-Geddon. You can get the previous parts on this playlist. So if you guys are new here, please subscribe and turn on all the notifications to never miss any future uploads. Please like, comment and share. All the text and images are owned by its respected company. You can support them by purchasing it digitally or from any offline stores. The issue opens up in a bar where the Spider-Ben has stopped a goon and sticks him to a table with his web. His phone's battery is dead, so the bartender allows Ben to charge his phone. For quite some days, he also noticed that Ben regularly come here. He was trying to give Ben some space, but it seems Ben is tensed. So the bartender tells him he stopped the goon and he is thankful for that. But he asks Ben what is bothering him. So Ben tells him a story, the flashback of his life, the day when he got a heart attack. His family, Aunt May and young Peter Parker take him to the hospital. After the treatment, Ben recovers, but it seems they are low on cash. They don't have enough money to pay the other bills, and Aunt May doesn't want to tell this to young Peter. She doesn't want to ruin Peter's childhood. On their way, Ben takes Peter's phone as the doctor's prescription is in that, and he tells Peter to wait outside, and he enters into a medical store. But there he learns his policy has lapsed. His provider is no longer in the hospital's network, but Medicaid will still cover some of the pain relief medicines. So Ben agrees to take that, and then he sees Spider-Man's video on Peter's phone, who is making fun of J. Jonah Jameson. So as he arrives outside, he sees no sign of Peter as he is standing on top of Jameson's banner, grabbing attention of the people. So Uncle Ben leaves the place, but as he about to cross the road, a burglar follows him from behind. But before Spider-Peter can realize the danger, he hears 2 gunshots and Uncle Ben was lying on the street. So when he wake up, he was like this. The bartender thinks the bullet turned him into a Spider-Ben. So Ben tells him no gunshot, blood transfusion from his nephew. And the bartender becomes surprised as he thought the young Spider-Man got his powers from his uncle. That night, Peter was confronted by this world's Electro. But right at the time, Uncle Ben shows up to save his son and he proceeds to fight Electro, but he fails. The villain gives a barrage of punches at Uncle Ben's face. Bloods are coming out from his mouth and nose, but Ben has decided to end this fight and he begins to punch Electro and puts him down into the ground. After dealing with him, Ben and Peter are sitting on a rooftop and they are watching the news, where it's telling the Oscorp industry stole many people's home. The construction displaced many long-time elderly residents. So Ben tells Peter to stay out of this. It doesn't matter if he is a Spider-Man. He is still their boy. He is still their responsibility. But hearing this, Peter becomes angry. He tells his uncle Spider-Man saved his life, gave them the second chance his own parents never got. He knows he is young, but he is old enough to know. No one knows how long they have got. All they know is what they can do right now. So hearing this, Ben is convinced. So as a result, the Spider Uncle and Spider-Pete do many adventures. They fight Mysterio, deal with the aliens, and Peter thinks from now on, people should call them by Spider-Pete and Spider-Ben. But Ben rejects the idea as this will tell the people about who they are. So Peter decides to call themselves the Jimster and T-Bird. This will cover their secret names. Hearing this story, the bartender realizes, so they are the ones who swinging across the city, protecting and punishing criminals, also fought in some crazy spider war. He means the battle between the spider heroes and the Inheritors, and the bartender thinks their adventure sounds fun. Ben tells him, yes it was, until it wasn't, and the panel then jumps into a cemetery, and from a grave, a hand comes out, and it is Uncle Ben. he is alive somehow. He regains his strength and he goes towards a mansion near the graveyard as he wants to settle this fight with Kraven the Hunter. It is the same, just like the main 616 continuity, where Kraven buried Peter Parker and briefly took up his mantle in an attempt to prove himself his superior. But in this timeline, things are different, as Kraven has killed Aunt May to draw Spider-Man's attention. So driven by rage and anger, he begins to punch Kraven in the face, not able to control himself. But then he hears Peter from the back. He is drugged by Kraven's poison. Ben quickly grabs him and asks Peter what is going on. So Peter hugs his uncle and tells him the whole details, that Kraven said if he killed his uncle, he could take his place, be a Spider-Man. And then Peter fought a big rat and there was a poetry and everything is looking flashy. Maybe Kraven drugged him. So Uncle Ben assures his son, no need to worry, the fight is over. He tells Peter May needs him right now. He is done. His life as Spider-Man is finally over. Peter gets angry, but Ben tells him he is an adult and he wants Peter to quit being Spider-Man. He still doesn't understand what it's really like out there. And then Peter notices Kraven. He is in bad shape. So he quickly picks him up and proceeds to take him into the hospital. Ben tries to stop him as this man almost killed him, but Peter leaves Ben in the dark. Later, Ben enters into Peter's room. He tries to say sorry, but Peter is still angry. He tells his uncle what he did to Kraven was no good. He had never done that. He knows everything about life and death. He almost lost his uncle, and he doesn't want this to happen again. So Ben promises his son it won't happen again. In the present day, bartender hears all of his story and it is time to close the bar. He offers Ben to rest in this place and takes a night off. So Ben tells him he is old enough to know. No one knows how long they have got, not even him. So he will sleep when he is dead. His phone is fully charged and it shows the picture of Jimster and T-Bart. The story doesn't reveal what happened to Peter, if he is dead or not. But Uncle Ben's journey will not stop, and until he is alive, he will protect his city from all kind of dangers. And with this, the chapter 3 of Spider-Geddon comes to a close. So which part you like the most? Please share them on the comment section down below. And please like this video and do subscribe, as this will motivate me to make more contents. Thank you so much for watching. Everyone stay safe and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.